2, set, go. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be learning what I just played. That is the chorus from the intermediate level arrangement of the classic hit by The Doors, Riders on the Storm. I'll be breaking this down for you in detail, so why don't we get started with the right hand melody first. First, our key signature tells us that we have one sharp. All Fs are sharp, and that would tell us that we're in the key of G major. Now, G major has a relative minor of E minor. And in fact, we're going to be so firmly anchored around this E minor chord in the left hand, and you'll see when we get there, that I believe we're actually in the key of E minor here. However, it's subjective and it could go either way. There's some shared space there and there's some crossover. Now let's talk about our hand position. We're going to start here with our 2 finger on E, just above middle C. That's our first phrase, E, E, G, D, E. And this actually is the position that you can stay in through this entire section. Okay, so the second phrase we see, same thing. All right, then at the very end of the first line, we see one little E with our 2 finger, and then in the next line down, we jump up with our pinky to A, but it's already there. Then 4 on G, back to A, rest. And then same thing as before, starting with a D. Now G, G, E, rest. And then 2 more E's here at the end of the second line, leading us into the third line, another 5 on A. G, 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 E, E. And then finally, one more time. And then we've got a final 2 notes pickup phrase that sends into the next section, but we're not going to be covering that section today. However, just so you know it, we're going to end it with those 2 pickup notes, E and D. Now, what I'd like to do is focus more on the rhythms now, and in order to do that, I'm going to bring up our backing track so we can play along in time. But we're going to do it at the slow tempo first. Get your right hand up and follow along with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. And rest. 2, 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, rest. 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, rest. Look ahead. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, and. All right, there we go. Now, even at that slow tempo, that might have felt quick for you. And if that's the case, just simply take your time here and pause and rewind and play back with me as many times as you need. But now, when you're ready, I'd like to try it at full tempo. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so when you're ready, let's shift gears now and start talking about the left hand harmony. Now I know it may seem like a lot here on screen, a lot of different chords, a lot of different rhythms, but I promise it's not as bad as it seems. And that's because there's a lot of stuff that gets repeated throughout this section. So our first 2 chords, E minor and then A over E, we're going to cycle back and forth between those for like 75% of this whole section. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And eventually we'll do, right? But we'll get there in a minute. So this is just the left hand, and we're going to go back and forth like this for quite some time. Now, when we get to the second line, we see our rhythms and chords have changed. Okay, so let's look at those. Now we're playing an A minor over C, and the rhythm is 1 and 2 and. Then we go to D major, same rhythm again. 3 and 4 and. Same thing again in the next measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then we're back to 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The E minor to A. All right, now, final line down, we have a bit of new material again. This time we're going down to a D major chord to start the measure, and we'll play quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So that can be a little tricky there, especially when we put the hands together. I'm talking about the first two measures on the third system here, the third line of notation. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest and 2 and 3, 4. And then finally to end it, we'll go back to E minor to A 2 more times. All right, you guys, I think we should jump right into this left-hand part and cue up our backing track at full speed. Are you ready? 1, 2, set, go. Ready? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 3 and back. Good. 1, 2, 4, 1 and 3. Okay, now we're in the home stretch. We've just got to put these hands together. But if I'm moving too fast for you, don't forget, you can always pause and rewind and play back with me. And before we move on, I also want to tell you guys that if you're enjoying seeing my notes turn green when I play them right, you guys can have the same technology on your end, in your own home, on your own screen, for free for 30 days. That's right, the full Playground Sessions interactive app is offering a 30-day free trial just for you YouTubers, because we're confident you're going to love what you see. So we've got this song in its full entirety. We also have it in all different difficulty levels. And we have other songs from all genres as well. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other songs. I really think you're going to like it, so tap that card above that says free trial. You can sign up today, and you've got 30 days to try it with no payment. All right, well, let's go ahead and put the hands together, and we'll start slowly. Follow along with me. 1, 2, set, go. All right, final step is to speed this up. This is Riders on the Storm by The Doors. This is the chorus from our intermediate level arrangement from our song store. And we're about to wrap it up by going full speed. Here we go. 2, set, go. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Playground Sessions, and I'm Phil. I'll see you on the next video lesson. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.